Sydney Island here. That is Island with a Y, not an S. Looking crazy. Whew, y'all, I have a lot to say and a lot to do on camera today. Lately, life has been very interesting, but very fun and very enjoyable. And oh my God, I feel like I'm having another spiritual awakening. Sis, shout out to all them black sisters who feel like that they having a spiritual awakening every 2 months. Shout out to y'all, because I relate, sis. I freaking relate, okay? I feel like I'm always evolving and changing and learning and growing, and that's just how I like it. That's just how I choose for it to be. We're going to talk about Saturn today. Saturn and astrology. I took a long break from making astrology videos, and I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm not gonna get into the whole shebang about all of that. I'm just gonna say that I used to study astrology for many years, and I made a lot of videos on it, and then I took like a massive long break and started doing comedy skits that were non-zodiac related, and I started talking about other aspects of life because I felt like I didn't want to be confined down to just astrology. But now I'm back again, and we'll see how this goes. I can't guarantee that I'm going to stay consistent just doing astrology. I cannot guarantee that. But if you're here for Sydney, you don't care what kind of content I'm putting out, just as long as you get to see Sydney Island, Le Queen. Know what I'm saying? So let's just talk about Saturn and astrology. I really want to talk about this. I've been studying Saturn and Aries these past few days. Is because I have a Saturn in Aries. Me wanting to study Saturn, I'm just excited because I'm 29 and I just now been brushing back up on, you know, aspects of your Saturn return, and oh my God, y'all, there's so much information to give that I'm like, can I put on makeup and talk to y'all about this at the same damn time? Well, let's see. Okay, so I'm obviously not done my makeup, but I didn't give y'all a proper like introduction of the wigs that I got today. Okay, so this is from the Janet collection. I got 2 wigs today. Ooh, I got too much going on, honey. Slow it down, take it back, baby. A little bit too much. Okay, so I bought 2 wigs today from the beauty supply store. Y'all know beauty supply store I'm talking about. Black sisters, where all the wigs be at. All the makeup, all the wigs, all the extensions, braiding, hair, weave, or whatever. Them Asian owned jokers. So I got 2 wigs. One that's of a blonde tone, which is this short wig right here. It's from the Janet collection. And what's her name? Her name is Ava. This is the wig that we working with right here. This little bob right here. But the color I got is a lighter color. This is the wig. I cannot wait to take it out of the pack. And the price, this one was $44.99. We ain't finished doing makeup and none. I just got my eyeliner and eyeshadow on. And I realized I didn't give y'all a proper introduction of Miss Lady. Look at Miss Lady. This is how blonde it gets. I don't usually do wigs. And then they got the lace. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all, because I gotta be honest, y'all. I don't usually do wigs. I did wigs back in college. Way back. I have not done wigs in like, I don't know, maybe about 4 years, 5 years, because I didn't want to really try to do all of that. As you can see, I did the big chop. I chopped up on my hair because I was going through a lot, and usually they say when we going through a lot, we chop off all our damn hair, and that's what I did. So I also got a black wig. Let me show y'all a picture so y'all can see what she looked like. This is what she looked like, but obviously she's dark. And this is the It's a Wig collection. As you can see, it's the It's a Wig collection, and it's just the color 1, and her name is Mujica or Mojica or something. But I'm gonna save the best for last. I really feel like this wig is gonna be better than the blonde wig, because I just feel like dark hair on us black sisters, it really don't get no better. I love blonde, but I've never done blonde straight ever. I've only had blonde braids once and a blonde mini afro, but I've never done blonde straight. So we're gonna see how this goes, and I'm excited. So okay, we were talking about Saturn and astrology. Y'all, when I turn this camera on, oh shit, I got the, you see this? It's black dot. Y'all, it's a disaster. So lately I've been feeling really called towards beauty. I have I feel like I'm going through a spiritual awakening. So I've been studying astrology. I've been back at studying astrology. Ooh, that whole got in my eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all, I just bought this mascara. It's my first time putting it on, so makeup blunder, ouchie. Oh my god, son is like such a dork. Oh my god, Lord. But this is something I really enjoy doing. Anything that have anything to do with the creative arts and just expressing yourself, that's my thing. So lately, y'all, I've been studying Saturn and Aries because that's my placement. Planet Saturn is the planet of limitations and restrictions. Planet Saturn is no freaking joke. Planet Saturn is a big old B word, but it is a big B word that you really need. Planet Saturn is literally like that friend or that family member that's brutally honest with you, and you kind of can't stand them because they hurt your feelings a lot. But when you think about it, what they say, you be like, maybe they was right. You know, maybe that was right. When you look at planet Saturn and what it does and what it represents, it forces you to have to be honest about your own shortcomings, the areas that you fall short in, your tendency to procrastinate, your tendency to lie to yourself, your tendency to be immature and impractical, your tendency to just have your head in the clouds and be like, one day I'm gonna be a millionaire, but you never do the work to become a millionaire. Planet Saturn comes in and is like, I thought you said you want to be a millionaire. Why the hell you sitting down on this couch watching TV? Why are you scrolling through your phone? Are you kidding me right now? Girl, you better get it together. So when Saturn goes retrograde or when Saturn returns or anything involving Saturn, it's going to be a challenge. So I just now got back into researching about the Saturn return. I still have a lot to learn about that. I've been studying astrology since I was 18 and I'm 29 now. So I've been studying astrology for a while, and I feel like I need to have that disclaimer. And I say that because I've been studying astrology for a while, but it's still so much that I need to learn, y'all. There's still so much that I need to learn. But I have a Saturn in Aries, right? So Aries rules the first house, which is the house of self. Aries is the house of self. Okay? Aries is a very independent zodiac sign. That's the first house. The seventh house rules Libra. Libra is the opposite sign to Aries on the birth chart wheel. Libra represents others as opposed to self. Libra represents your relationships. Libra represents marriage. Libra represents even business partnerships. Anything that has anything to do with the opposing perspective, as in the perspective outside of your perspective, the life outside of your life. So having a Saturn in Aries ain't no joke. Oh my, because Aries is the house of your identity. So if Saturn is in Aries, you experience a substantial amount of restrictions when it comes to your identity. And this definitely makes sense for me. Being a victim of narcissistic abuse is a perfect example. Being a youngster who was always being attacked for something to the point where they felt that their character was always being attacked, that's definitely Saturn and Aries, and that's me. I always felt growing up that my whole character was always put into question to the point where my family members, like, it almost felt like they were like ripping me of me, like pulling me outside of myself and like throwing me up on display in front of everybody in the house and being like, look everybody, this is not how you are supposed to be. This individual sucks. Don't be like her. And you experience that from a very young age. And you're confused. Because you're like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? You don't even really ask, what did I do? You literally just innately ask yourself, what is wrong with me? How come my mother and my father and my grandmother, whoever is raising you, how come they don't like me? What is wrong with me? Why is it that my other sisters are so quote unquote perfect and I'm so imperfect? That's what I used to say when I was 13. I don't say any of that now, but that was way back when I was 13. I used to be so frustrated and I used to be like, my sisters are perfect and I'm imperfect, because of that marginalized position that I was in growing up. It was hard. Let's put on some lip gloss. It's called High Shine. Nika K. I know this is for the girlies, okay? So if you a brother and you here, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for my girlies. I'm saying you can take a bathroom break while I'm showing the lipstick, okay? You can take a bathroom break. I know you don't care. Okay? So damn, what y'all over there? This is hard work. Yeah. So opening this. I got some new stuff, y'all, because I got a second job, so I'm making money. So I'm like, let me get in tune with that other side that I have not been able to tap into lately. But I'm hoping that this, comes, shows up as a color. But this is a color. It's kind of like earth pink. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it to be over pigmented. I don't want over pigmented lips. Oh. That is very bright. I'm sorry for the sounds outside. My window is open. But that is very bright. I don't like that. It's too bright. We're gonna have to do something to dim that. Okay. I just put a little dab of the on my tissue to wipe it off, and now it really literally looks exactly the way I want it. I didn't expect to get the results that fast. But I want to line it a little bit more. I really want to line it with dark brown rather than black. It's like a natural pink kind of tone. Yeah, this is good. So, okay. So, having a Saturn in Aries, you have a really big responsibility on this planet. I'm sorry to break it to you. I am so sorry, baby. But you got a big old job to do. And it seems like the more Aries energy you have in your birth chart, is the bigger the responsibility when it comes to holding yourself accountable. You really got to take care of yourself. You really have to have a very healthy relationship with yourself when you have a lot of Aries in your chart. And that means Aries Sun. I'm going to highlight the ones that it especially means. Aries Sun, Aries Mars, Aries South Node or North Node, and Aries and Saturn. So take that how you will. Now, this is what the inside look like? We got 1 comb, 2 comb, 3 comb. We got 3 combs, 2 on the side, 1 in the back, and then we do have a strap here, an adjustable strap. I am not doing glue because I don't want to. I'm just not one of them girlies, and maybe my mind might change, but I don't want to do glue because I got eczema, I got sensitive skin, you know what I'm saying? And I've heard some not so good things about women's reactions to wig glue. I worked at a hair store, you know, I worked at a beauty supply store, and a woman came in talking about she had a really bad allergic reaction to sulfur and the got to be glue, wig glue. Okay, so I got 2 wig caps from the beauty supply store. They had a lot of options, but I wanted something that was kind of close to scalp color, just in case. I bought a wig with a scalp, which, hello, yeah, wig with scalp, yeah, a wig with the scalp. So hello, yes, I got one, and I am very excited to try it out. Hey, Baldy. You cute or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You cute. You got it going on, little baldy, little baldy. Oh my God, I feel cute or whatever. So, this is my first time. I cannot believe it. This is my first time ever cutting lace. I've never done this before. I've never got a wig with the lace on it. But you know what? I'm gonna put this thing on my head first. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. I am usually not that girl, so I'm kind of shocked that I'm putting this wig on my head right now. Because I am usually not that girl. And the wigs scared me a little bit. Now I have watched plenty of videos about, you know, plenty of videos on cutting lace. But so far this is what it is. Y'all, fresh out the pack. I gotta look. Okay, this is what it look like. It's a little, you know, I'm gonna brush it down. What I'm hoping is that it has the ability to part. So this wig is just a straight up middle part. I'm gonna get to Saturn and astrology in a minute, but I'm trying to get adjusted. I had a wig just like this, but it was dark. There really shouldn't be no lump because I got a really short. Ooh, I'm trying to get this hole really sturdy and down on my damn head. I gotta show y'all all of it because I know how I am when I watch wig videos. I be like, girl, show me all of it. The F you doing? I be so mad when they don't show all of everything. Like when they don't show the whole process. I be like, girl, I'll jump through this camera and whack you for not showing me how you put that wig on. I'm over here really trying to understand. That was so much better of a process. Just the lay down of the wig looks so much better. I just want to hurry up and cut this damn lace off my damn head because I want to know what it really looks like. Alright. I still got this little part right here that need to be cut. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is not something that I do on a regular. I feel like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, who is that? That ain't even the usual Sid. I'm usually very all natural, but I just want to try something different, you know, because I feel like self-love is allowing yourself to explore and do different things. So I'm just chippity chopping, trying to get this to look natural, trying to get this to look as natural as I can possibly get it, to the point where I might have to take this thing completely off my damn head. Y'all, please don't judge the way I'm cutting this lace. I told y'all this is my first time cutting lace ever in life. Life. I don't know why I did so good on this side the first time, but not so much on the second. Okay, but I'm feeling it though. I'm feeling it. I like it. I ain't never had a wig this. I just never had a look like this. I'm gonna show y'all the kind of looks that I done had in my life. Ever since I started to have control over the way that I wanted my hair to look. It was just braids, natural, afro, short. It was a little different, but straight blonde, never, baby. Never. Sexy. Okay, y'all. So, this is what the wig looked like. I'm gonna show y'all another video of y'all. Another clip of what the hair is. But, this is what the wig looked like without me putting any heat to it. That includes, I mean, just without me putting any heat to it, barely combed, barely brushed. I'm just hoping that the lace is not too noticeable, but I feel like it is. And I was thinking to myself, what would I need for the lace to not show? And then it hit me, probably wig glue. And I'm kind of against it, but I'm willing to try it. I don't know. I'm such a Virgo rising. I'm just like, oh my God, what if I break out? What if this and what if that? And I'm kind of like a big old baby. I only brush it with my very favorite brush, and it's kind of like laying it down. I'm not gonna lie, it gives off professional. It's pretty. It's giving off. Oh my goodness. I think I did this by accident. I think I cut it when I was cutting my lace. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. So this is what it looks like, just simply brushed and combed with no heat. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a chop right here, because that, to me, that's a little awkward, and it's like a little too much length. I feel like if it's gonna be shoulder length, let it be shoulder length. If it's gonna be short, let it be short, you know? So this is on high heat right here. Ooh. Earrings, number, I don't know. These are fun. They're okay. I feel like a Bratz doll with these big old earrings on. They're freaking huge. OMG. I do like them, but they're really heavy. I really want some earrings that I can wear to work. Okay, and I have these in. Okay, beautiful. It really don't get no pretty in the hair, like kind of. That's cute. Very nice, very nice. I'm feeling it. It's cute. That's one set of earrings. I think these will definitely come off more elegant. I do like the ones that are hanging in the ears a lot better than the ones I had on at first. It fit more of my personality. I don't have a lot of earrings. I do plan to get more. Well, more so I don't feel like looking for all. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, my final thoughts, because I don't have a lot of time left on my, for my camera time. But my final thoughts about, and I didn't get a chance to try on a black wig in this video. That's okay. I'm going to do it in another one. But my final thoughts are Saturn is a very challenging aspect, especially Saturn in Aries, because it's not exalted in this placement, but it's instead really brought down to the depths. All right. So peace out.